Who are the people of the Most High? Israelites.
Shalom. All praises to Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi. Double honors to the apostles of Greatmillstone. Shalom to the elect out there. This is your brother Ayathan coming at you with another quick hit video. And this video is going into how having a carnal mind is enmity against the Most High. And what I'm specifically speaking about is you having the mind state that you're going to defeat Esau, the so-called white man. You're going to defeat him, defeat his armies, defeat his forces, his power, with your own weapons, with your own mind, with your own guns, and whatever. We here at Greatmillstone, we do not promote, advocate, push, advise brothers to stock up on weapons and guns to fight against Esau or to commit, heinous crimes and any of that. Number one, because it's against the scriptures, which I have the scripture here. There's many scriptures actually, but here's one common one that we bring out all the time. Romans 8, well, 6 and 7, it's perfect. Romans 8, 6 and 7, it says, "For to be carnally minded is death." Now, for you to want to grab up guns and weapons and think that's how you're going to protect your family and your loved ones during a time of some type of crisis, or when Esau's bring them forces, then you're a fool. Because Esau's power, his blessing that the Most High gave him specifically was the sword. All right, the sword is what Esau was blessed with. The sword just means any method of destruction, whether it's biological, whether it's through the gun, whether it's through a weapon that they drop from the air, okay, or surface to air, anything. Esau has complete control, and Esau has scientists, archaeologists, anthropologists. He sends scientists in space, okay, to study different methods and to invent new ways to bring upon death. Now let me read this again. It says, "For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace." Now let's read the word carnal, the definition of the word carnal, and see what that means. All right, so I'm gonna look up carnal here in the Merriam dictionary, because the word carnally, from carnally minded, comes from the word carnal. That's the root word. Now the word carnal means relating to or given to crude bodily pleasures and appetites, gluttony, and other carnal activities. Okay, meaning you dedicate your life, you submit yourself, or you're taken over by lust or by chasing women. Ultimately you get too deep into chasing hoes and into the whole sexual thing, then you start getting into faggotry. That's ultimately what's going to happen, because you start looking for the next high, the next wave, more sensation, or whatever you want to call it. Just like drugs, when you're giving your mind over to drugs, then you start looking for that next high, because it's something that fills a void within you. What's supposed to fill that void is the scriptures. Really the spirit of Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi is what fills that void. That's that thing that's missing to complete you. Okay, but you got something out there called demons that the Most High may put on different people, and the way they get their fill is by drugs, or by being a homosexual, or some type of deviancy. Okay. Number 2 says seen with carnal eyes. Number 3, temporal, something that is temporal. Carnal weapons, the superiority of the spiritual and eternal over the carnal. B, worldly, a carnal mind. Okay, so it mentioned how being spiritual is superior than being carnal. Being spiritually minded is superior than being carnal minded. Now when you're through the spirit, that the Most High rules all things, and that it's the Most High that empowered the powers that be today. And so it's the same power that can take them out. So if there's anybody's side you want to be on, it's the Most High side, because he controls all things. Matter of fact, in the book of Daniel, it says that he raises up that in the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and he raises up the basis of men, he sets them up over it. So even the rulers in the different kingdoms of the world, it's the Most High that empowered them. And the way the Most High has done it is that throughout history, is that the next ruler, you had the major kingdoms, which are the Babylonians, right? The Persians, the Medes, the Greeks, the Romans, you got America now. And the way those different empires establish themselves, all right, pursuant to, was that Samuel's? The Most High will kill it, the Most High make it alive, the Most High will take down one kingdom and put up another kingdom. Okay, that's all in the scriptures. And the way the Most High has done that throughout history is that the superior kingdom, the Most High gave them superior weapons. That's why the vision of Daniel, okay, in the book of Daniel, it shows you the standing image, and for each kingdom, the beauty, okay, the excellency as far as natural resources and gold and those type of things, they decline throughout history, okay? As history progressed, those kingdoms declined in resources, but they excelled in weaponry, okay? And the last kingdom is America, okay? America. So America, through its power, through the blessing of the sword, has taken down every other kingdom. And that's in Isaiah, the 10th chapter. Now let me finish this up in Romans, and then I'm going to briefly go into the book of Daniels. And it says, verse 6, Romans 8:6, for to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Why is it life and peace? Because it's pursuant to the scripture, seek the truth, the truth shall set you free. Because as Hebrew Israelites, number one, you know that you're the chosen people. And number two, you know that the Most High, that everything you see around you, this hell, this slavery that we're in is temporal. It's temporal, okay? America is no different than any other kingdom that went down before it. It's just a kingdom that's set up for a period of time to fulfill whatever prophecies the Most High has set it to fulfill. And after that, the Most High takes it out of the way because it's no longer needed. And America was set up pursuant to the nomen Amerigo, meaning bitter. And in the scriptures known as Egypt, meaning bondage, America was set up pursuant to Romans 11th chapter. And I'm not going to read all the scriptures because I'm how do they say it? In the interest of time, okay? But you brothers can look it up. You can use a concordance, or you can, the ones I remember that off my head, you could just look it up. Revelation, the 11th chapter explains how America was set up solely for our captivity, the captivity of the 12 tribes of Israel. Now, once that time is up, pursuant to Job, okay, when America has reached its boundaries, then the Most High is going to take it down. And the next kingdom to rule, pursuant to Daniel's the 7th chapter, okay, you can go right to the 25th verse, that the Most High has set up the nation of Israel to rule the kingdom after, okay? Everybody talks about the rapture, everybody talks about the second coming of Christ in the world, as they call him. But what they don't tell you is that Yahawashi is going to have to destroy. What do they think is going to happen to this kingdom? Why don't they ever speak about that in the churches? Why don't the pastors ever bring that out? What's going to happen to this current kingdom? It's going to be destroyed by the same sword, okay, that the Most High gave these devils the intelligence to create, to produce, which is that nuclear missile, okay? Now it says here, verse 7, because a carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can it be. Because with a carnal mind, you're going in the flesh, which the Most High is not with. Okay, matter of fact, these bodies that we're in, the Most High calls it a prison. Okay, a prison is a place you don't want to be. We don't want to be in these bodies. We don't want to be here in America. Okay, these bodies, this condition we're in is slavery. Is a prison sentence, punishment. But the thing about a prison sentence is that there comes a time when that prison sentence is done, okay? So these bodies that we have, this carnal house that we're in, this is temporary. So to be, as the scriptures say, to be carnal minded is death, because everything around you is temporary. To strive for this stuff is stupid, okay? To glorify in these bodies is stupid as shit. You know, you could be the biggest bodybuilder, the roughest, toughest MMA fighter, or martial artist. Look at Bruce Lee, he's in the dirt. You know, his son is in the dirt. You know, who's this guy that just this bodybuilder, what's his name? I can't remember his name, but you brothers know who I'm talking about. The diesel dude, he with the bald head, and he just got out the hospital, triple bypass surgery. You got this rich piana who just gave away. So these bodies, I don't care what vitamins you take, what herbs you take, how good your diet is, okay, it can't stop death. It can't stop death. It can't stop when the Most High calls your soul back to the spiritual world. Can't stop that. So it's stupid to dedicate your life to it. You know, now you can make a living, you know, you can make a little living, train, you know, do whatever you got to do in this world. But the point is that you don't throw that's not your basket of eggs. That's not your salvation. That shit is just some shit to get by while you're here. But always remember your first love, your creator. Always put that first, and you'll be okay in whatever you do. All right. Now back to the topic. It says, "For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace." Now verse 7, "Because a carnal mind is enmity against the Most High. For it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither can it be." Now, let's look up the word enmity, okay? The word enmity. All right. Let's see what that means. Give it a second. Hold on a second, brothers. Okay. It fucking crashed on me. Give me 1 second. And sometimes the words in the scriptures, because it's old English. Okay, here we go. Enmity. Positive, active, and typically mutual hatred or ill will. So to be carnal minded is to have mutual hatred. In other words, you hate the Most High don't like your ass either. Don't like you back, to be carnal minded. Because the Most High requires you to follow His laws, statutes, and commandments, okay? And a new law is faith, okay? The faith is an actual law. It's a law the Most High stated, which is faith. Faith supersedes everything else. Now, if you have faith, you're going to keep the laws to the best of your ability. And if you have faith, you're also going to rely on the Most High to deliver you out of troubles, okay? The Most High said that He will deliver you out of troubles, okay? Now let me bring the scripture out about Esau and his matter of fact, let me go to Isaiah, the 10th chapter. Let me go to the point that I want to bring out. Now, what has sparked me to do this particular video here is that recently I've been going a little heavy into the 5G technology. Okay, and Lord willing, it's on my plan, but the Most High controls all things, is to do another video going into the 5G, because the 5G technology is the key to the RFID microchip, the mark of the beast, and to the new world order. And the 5G network is some shit, okay? It's some shit to know about. The scriptures say we should not be ignorant of Satan's devices. You should definitely know about that. And it's some scary shit, okay? And when you read about the 5G technology, you completely understand why the Most High said, the scriptures say that Esau has become wiser than Daniel. Esau has weapons to change your DNA structure. Now Daniel is able to interpret dreams. Esau is able to record dreams and play them back. Okay, he could take your thoughts and your dreams and put them on a hard drive and play the shit back like a movie. Okay, he could provide weapons that'll change your DNA structure or damage it so that your kids come out retarded, or so that you stop producing sperm, or women stop having menstrual cycles. He knows, he has studied how the body runs on electricity, and he could tweak electrical waves to send you pain signals. And they have something called a voice of God, where there's technology they have where they can send voices into your head and make you think that you blew up a building because Allah told you to do it. Okay? It's a weapon they got called a voice of God. Pursuant to Isaiah 14, the Most High have brought them on such a level where they think that they can defeat the Most High, where they are literally gods on the left-hand side. Esau. Okay? They're up to the point where they could clone human beings. They can't clone a spirit, but they can clone a human. And they could put some type of artificial battery in it to make it move and walk and talk, where you think you're actually talking to a natural born non-GMO organic individual, but it's a fucking GMO baby, okay, that came out of a fucking laboratory, out of a petri dish. And you can't tell. That's how far this man has gotten. But you sitting here thinking that your little fucking guns is going to destroy them, okay? When they got technology, with this 5G technology, okay, they can map out the whole structure of your house, a 3D blueprint, by connecting your devices together, your Wi-Fi, your TV. 5G is gonna be in everything. Your cereal fucking box is gonna be connected to 5G. So they know when you last ate your Captain Crunch. And with this technology, they can send out signals to produce a 3D map of your whole entire fucking house. The basement, the upper level, your bathroom. All right? So how they know where you're hiding at before they bust in your door. So how the hell are you gonna fight them? That's just fucking stupid. Only one way to defeat Esau, pursuant to Jeremiah the 5th chapter. The Most High said, wait ye till I rise up to the prey. Okay? Now Isaiah 10, let me see if I can find a point here. It's starting to rain here and I'm outside, so I'm about to drop this off soon. But when you read Isaiah the 10th chapter, let me read 6, all right? It says, verse 5, O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, okay, meaning the whipping industry. So the Most High gave him the weapons to punish not only Jake, but also all other nations. That's why the scriptures say that the Most High, that the Esau has laid a continual stroke on other nations, because the Most High has gave him the technology to punish other nations. That's why America is on top. All right, Esau is on top. You want to say now? You want to say Russia got the baddest weapons, which they do? Well, those are also Edomites. You got the German scientists, which are the baddest scientists on the earth. They're also Edomites. So Esau got the power when it comes to the physical. Okay, when it comes to spiritual, we got the power, the nation of Israel. That's why our power is the Most High, Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi. And our power lies within these scriptures, because with these scriptures, you can do what no weapon can do. You could totally destroy a man's spirit. You could touch his spirit and destroy him. When he walks away, he's more fucked up than any gun can do. When you get shot with in your leg, you may limp for a little bit on your arm. Or if your leg or your arm get chopped off, you may be disabled for a little bit, but then you learn how to function without it. But once the Most High take your soul away, you know, or the Most High put the spirit on a man of the Lord to bring these scriptures out and cut you asunder, pursuant to Hebrews 4:12, you're never the same again. Or the Most High withdraw that spirit away from you, you're never the same again. That's real power right there. You take that and then you add on top of it spiritual power to manipulate elements, to have a spiritual body. That's an unstoppable fucking force. Esau can't fuck with that. Okay? The chariots are going to come in the midst of a nuclear fire and take us up out of here. In the midst of a fucking nuclear fire, which the scriptures say could melt the elements, and they still going to be brand new and shiny looking when they get out. That's the same type of power and bodies the Most High is going to embellish us with. Now let me read this real quick. Verse 6, I'm going to read kind of fast. Verse 5, O Assyrian, the rod of my anger, and the staff in her hand is my indignation. The staff is her technology. I will send him against a hypocritical nation and against the people of my wrath. That's talking about Israel. Will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets? Esau, go to any physical arena, whether it's boxing, whether it's MMA, whether it's fucking golf, fishing, any fucking arena that involves physical activity, and the 12 tribes of Israel dominate every other fucking nation on the earth. So why is it they're on the fucking bottom in the hood? Big diesel ass T-Bone is in prison right now, okay? With some skinny ass officer put him in jail. They got to call the whole precinct to take one Jake down. But why are they in jail? Why is Israel down at the bottom? Because Esau got the weapons, okay? They got the weapons. And not only that, anything on a physical level. They got waves that can suppress you mentally, stress you out so you can't think straight, GMO products to break down your physical structure. And with this 5G technology, they're going to bring that shit to a whole nother level, to where you're constantly surrounded and in just some devious shit. All right. Verse 6, I will send him against an hypocritical nation, against the people of my wrath. Will I give him a charge to take the spoil, to take the prey, and to tread them down like the mire in the streets. Okay. Anyway, with brothers, with that, I'm gonna have to say, let me see if there's anything else I want to bring out. I mean, there's a lot more I want to bring out, brother, but it's starting to rain now, and I just wanted to do something quick. And Lord willing, I'm gonna do this next video going into the 5G technology. Bring that out. I'll do another one, Lord willing, with the voice of God. I do a little bit more study on that one. And yeah, brothers, with that, I just want to say that look, here at GMS, Greatmillstone, any of you Hebrew Israelites out there that claim yourself to be spiritual, fuck the weapons, fuck the guns, fuck the hideout shelters and all that. Esau got this whole place laid out, mapped out, just how the Most High created the earth and the space, and he knows every single fucking corner, that there's nowhere you can hide. That's in the scriptures either. Also, there's no way Esau can hide in outer space or on earth or under the ocean, because the Most High created the whole fucking shit. Ain't no corner you can hide in. But just like that is true, this whole infrastructure here in America, Esau created it. Okay, so he knows every fucking corner of it, and he got shit that you wouldn't even think about in your wildest dreams that he's gonna bring out. But don't worry, so does the Most High. The Most High is gonna bless us, the elect, with powers beyond your wildest fucking dreams. Any dream you had with spiritual power, any imagination, everything we read in the scriptures that Yahawashi done, the disciples done, the Most High is gonna give us power to do things greater than we even thought was even possible. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna say all praises to Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi. Shalom, brothers. Stay strong. Shalom.